Hi, boys and girls.
Hi, everybody. How are you doing?
We hope you're enjoying the beautiful weather. We decided, as Mrs. Pollock's idea, to take our video this week outside since it's so lovely out.
It is such a nice day. Of course, as soon as we started our meeting, you can probably hear the airplane going over my head right now.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Can't see it, but I hope that you get outside as well, too.
So we don't know if you had heard, but one of the things we wanted to share with you guys was that our governor, Governor Cuomo, has decided to keep schools closed for the rest of the academic year.
I know. I had a lot of mixed feelings when I was watching that on TV on Friday. I watched him make that announcement. And while I think we all know that we probably expected it might be the way things were going to be because we do need to keep everybody healthy and safe still, it was still kind of a shock and made me a lot of sad when I heard that.
It did. It made me really sad too. It made me think back of that day back in March, putting everyone on the bus and saying, take as many books as you can. You never know. And now here we are. It has come true. And it is very sad, but we also, like Mrs. Pollock said, need to keep everybody safe.
Absolutely. And so now, in a way, even though it was sad, and boy, did it make my heart happy, though, after hearing that, to drive around Greenport and deliver those books with you, Mrs. Van Dusen.
Yes, it was lovely. We still have some bags of books that have to be delivered. So if you asked for some, don't think we forgot about you. We will get them to you. And if you still need more books and want a delivery, we can arrange that for you and your family, any family members as well.
Definitely, because it sure was nice seeing some friendly faces and getting to wave to people. As a matter of fact, we probably should make that a bit of a habit in the next couple of weeks as we enter this end of year distance learning style. So I was saying that though it made me sad, it also made me feel comfortable that now I know this is the way it is. And now I know that we can make big plans for finishing out our 5th grade school year together.
Yes, I agree. Now we are certain. Where the last 2 months almost, we've been uncertain. We've been working on 2 weeks at a time, thinking maybe. It's sad, but now we know that this is the way we're going to be learning for the rest of the school year in 5th grade.
And we're going to make the best of it and the most of it, just like we try to do with everything in life. So I guess we should probably look at what we have in store for this week.
Yeah, I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see our calendar. So here we are. It's the same calendar that we've been using this whole time during distance learning. But one thing that Mrs. Pollock and I have been talking about is that now, since we know this is till the end of June, we're really going to start expecting everyone to be logging in every day and really giving your best effort on all those assignments that we're having for you.
Absolutely, because I know that each of us, since you have 2 teachers, it's a little different than maybe some other elementary grade levels, but since you have 2 teachers, each of us really plan hard and we really work hard to find things that we think you might enjoy doing for our half hour that we ask of you a day. So if I ask for a half an hour and Mrs. Van Duser asks for a half an hour, that's 1 hour in total that we're asking you to focus just on your learning during the school day.
All right, so I'm going to jump into reading. And as always, we have that 30 minutes of reading every single day, which sometimes I want to say it might not be counted in that hour of technical schoolwork. I guess we could say that hour of technical schoolwork is where you're on the computer completing your lessons. The reading could be outside, it could be in your bedroom, it could be on the couch, it could be even reading to a younger brother or sister, a pet, or an older brother or sister, or even a cousin or a mom and a dad. Then we always have your daily reading check-in. This helps me know, do you need books delivered? What are you reading? If I can suggest books to you. And this week we're going to be doing something just a tiny bit different. We're still talking about sharks or extreme sports, but I want you to create a brochure project. So every day we're going to take it one step at a time. Then we're going to be working in the same document, but we're going to do a little bit at a time. You do not have to complete the whole thing in one day. Then the extras that I'll have in my Google Classroom will be doing a Mother's Day Mad Lib that you can print out for your mom or just read. And then on Wednesday, we're going to do another ed puzzle on Spanish explorers.
That sounds like a great week. And Mrs. Van Duzer, I was thinking when you were talking about reading for 30 minutes a day, I bet you that's one of your assignments because it's just a good habit for lifelong reading.
It is a good habit to be a lifelong reader, and I try to do it every single day. No, it's a little different during this time at home. So some days I don't get there, and that's okay as long as I'm trying every day.
Absolutely. And I was thinking that, we both do a lot of schoolwork at home, and we both like to read at home too. So it's something that I would consider doing outside of my normal school time as well. So I'm glad that you told the kids about that.
Okay, good.
In looking at math this week, there are some lessons that you'll see. And Monday, is May 4th. And those of you that are Star Wars fans know that May 4th is May the 4th be with you. It's Star Wars Day. So you have some Star Wars themed math. Then on Tuesday, we're moving out into the real world to look at how we look at volume on a daily basis, or maybe not every single day, but in a real world way. Jumping to Wednesday, continuing real world. Oh my goodness. One year when I was teaching volume, I walked into Costco and I saw these big stacks of boxes everywhere, and all I saw was volume. I still can't walk into Costco without seeing volume.
I bet.
It's a little crazy, I know, but I'm going to hope that some of the other kids catch that volume bug this week, and we'll see only volume when they walk into Costco as well. So you will also this week be doing some problem solving together. So watch in my daily check-in, especially Monday and Tuesday, I'm going to be asking for names of students that you would like to work with on some math together so that I can send you a job to do with that person or people that you can work well with, because you do have a group project for the first time in math since distance learning started. So I'm really kind of looking forward to seeing how that goes.
Yeah,
I don't know. I know. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I'm going to give it a try. Mrs. Van Duzer and I are always trying to do things that are engaging, that are different, and sometimes they work, and sometimes they don't. So we'll see how this goes.
Yes.
Also,
and then,
go
sorry.
ahead. No, go ahead.
Were you going to tell them about the field trip?
I was just going to say in extras, there are 2 jobs in extras in my Google Classroom this week. You can learn about Cinco de Mayo on Tuesday. And I know that it's Mother's Day this weekend. So on Thursday, we'll be looking at some animal moms and doing a project for a mom. And now you can tell them about the field trip.
So we have gotten some good feedback from most. I would say 90% of you are enjoying our field trip Fridays. So we're going to keep doing that. We'll have a new one this Friday. And one thing that Mrs. Pollock and I have noticed is that a lot of you are going, I think, through the links, but you might be forgetting that there is that little journal log in the slideshow for you to complete. And like we always say in the classroom, 5 sentences at least for the 5th grade. So we just want to start seeing everyone's best effort always, every single day. And some of you are doing that every day, and we really appreciate it. But now is the time for all of us to start doing that.
Absolutely, because I know that Mrs. Van Duzer and I always try to put our best effort into what we give to you. So we really want that effort in return. And I am so proud and so pleased to see the learning that's happening in our 5th graders during the past, what's it been, 2 months, 8 weeks?
Yeah.
And I just want to make sure that I'm seeing it from everybody, because I know there are some kids, it must be tricky. You're at home, and home doesn't usually mean a place where you're going to be doing schoolwork. But now that we know that this is our new reality, we need to make sure that we're doing our schoolwork at home too.
And I think it's a way for us to connect with you guys too. If we don't see you in Google Classroom, then we're worried about you. So if something's going on, then we're thinking, how can we connect with them? But if we see you there, then we can talk to you through the private comments. We can email you. So it's our way of also knowing that you're okay.
Absolutely. And I would take that another step add on to that, Mrs. Van Duzer, and say that not only can we communicate with them, but we can see that they're continuing to learn. And what I'm looking for as a teacher is students that are continuing to learn the same way that they did when we had them right next to us in class.
Right.
I do get worried as well when I know there's a student that used to produce really high quality work. And then I notice that when I check a math assignment that they spent like 4 minutes on it and didn't do as well, I get really concerned. And I
Yeah.
think, ooh, how can I help? What do we need to do to make them be the learner that they always are?
Right.
No,
All right, boys and girls.
I think it's time to go enjoy the rest of this beautiful day.
I think so too. You can always get in contact with us. Many of you have our phone numbers. You can email us or comment in Google Classroom. We all hope that you're doing well, and we can't wait to see all the great quality work that you're going to start producing every single day.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. And we're going to make the best of the situation, and I think we'll have some fun.
Yep. And if you hear a horn beeping outside of your house, it could be us.
It could be. Beep, beep.
You never know.
It could be.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye. Have a great day.